So, some friends say she's just a tie flippable. Some people say she's just a sparkly chihuahua. But in 2019, in a little Hallmark store here in Charlotte, North Carolina, I saw her. Yappy found me. Yappy found me. And she has not left my side ever since. She has not left my side. So, today, I'm going to tell you the story of my support chihuahua, Yappy, and how she became a superstar on this channel. So grab a snack, come on back, and let's talk to our superstar. So, it was 2019, and it was Mother's Day week. I walked into a Hallmark store looking for cards, Zoe and I, she looking for things for me looking for things for my mom. And we were walking around the store, and in the corner, I saw some sparkle and these big eyes. And it was Yappy, just browsing around, and there she was, sequins, those big sparkly eyes, you know, that tie tag, yes, like the Beanie Babies, right? A flippable pink and purple glam, Yappy, my girl Yappy. You know, in 2019, I had just, prior to that, received my disability. I had been unemployed and unable to work for 4 years prior. So I was just starting to really get back into the swing of things, into my body. I was on a weight loss journey. My mother was thriving at that time, had no idea that, you know, just 2 years later we would lose her. And exactly 2 years later that we would lose her, you know? And finding Yappy just, it made everything for me, because Yappy was so, look at Yappy, so sparkly. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, a tie, flippable, sparkly in the Hallmark store. So yeah, you know, it was just amazing. I mean, I was on my weight loss journey, and I'm like, I need a little mascot. I need a little mascot. Yappy has been with me through so much. Yappy has been with me through weight loss. Yappy has been with me through grief, through growth, through healing, and now through YouTube. You know, at first, Yappy was just sitting in the corner. And one day when I was filming, before I had my little studio set up, I used to sit on my bed and film. And if you go back to the very early videos, you'll see that. And then I started filming on my bed. And I had a little table next to me, and I had my books and a few of my tarot cards there and my oracle cards, very few, like maybe 2 or 3 decks that were gifted to me by my beautiful friends here. But I didn't have anything else, and I'm like, I need something in the background. I need something with me on this journey on YouTube. And I happened to look down, and I'm like, Yappy, because Yappy used to be on the bed. And then she was in the corner because she was just too big for my bed. I had a big king-size bed, and then we downsized to a queen-size bed, and I didn't have anywhere to put Yappy. And I'm like, okay, Yappy's in the corner. I'm going to bring Yappy out. I'm going to bring her out, and Yappy is going to be the superstar. And Yappy became the superstar of my videos. You know, she definitely did. And she's my support chihuahua. She holds space. While I hold space for you, Yappy holds space for me. She does. And, you know, I just love that. I just love it. Yappy represents comfort for me. You know, she represents comfort. And for you, too. I don't know if any of you know. Most of you don't. Yappy has a couple of fan clubs here. And they stem from not just from her being a tie flippable, but from her being my Yappy. So there are several fan accounts made to Yappy from my Yappy. It's amazing. There are fan accounts for me and for my daughter Zoe as well. It's a freaky thing. It's a very freaky thing. I don't know if I'm used to that, But the fan club for Yappy, I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. Yappy is all about playfulness, right? She's all about the playfulness. I mean, yes, I'm an adult. I'm in my sexagenarian era. But Yappy is just all about fun. Yappy's just about fun. Yappy represents that inner child in all of us, and that inner child in me, of all the stuffies that I used to have. Yappy brings joy. Yappy brings joy. Whenever anybody comes on my live stream for the first time, the first thing they say is, who's that in the background? Who's that stuffy? What is that in the background? That's the first thing most people ask, and especially the littles, when they come to a live stream. Everybody wants to know, who is Yappy? Who's that girl? Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know. Yappy is also that sparkle for me after grief. You know, after losing my mom, starting this YouTube channel. You know, we started this channel way after my mom's passing. The concept of the channel I had, my YouTube channel has been my channel for the last 15 years. Since my daughter was in middle school, this was her dream, to become a YouTuber and a content creator way back when. I didn't know anything about it, but I used to use YouTube when I was getting my undergrad at Belmont Abbey College here in Belmont, North Carolina, suburb of Charlotte. And so we would have to use YouTube for a few things, but I wasn't really into YouTube like that. And my daughter's like, yeah, mommy. And she started showing me little things. And then I got into it and I started watching people and, you know, the girly pops teaching me things. And I fell in love. And so in 2024, after just having the most, you know, the years were not good for Zoe and I. After my mother passed in 2021, June to be exact, it just was really, you know, it was a sad time for me and for Zoe, because Zoe didn't know how to help me and get me out of that funk of losing my mom and get me back to being myself. You know, I just was so depressed. I cried every day. The sadness was just intense. It was intense. And in 2024, during the winter, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. During the winter arc, Zoe's like, Mommy, we need to really go back and do our YouTube channels and focus on them. And I said, okay, I could do that. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to do yours and I'm going to do mine and we'll do them every day. And she's like, okay. So January 1st, 2025, Zoe started her YouTube journey. January 5th, I started mine. But Yappy didn't come into the scene until probably about February or so of 2025 is when I'm like, I need somebody. And Yappy was there saying, me, I'm here, I'm ready for my assignment. So that was just amazing. That was amazing. You know, and basically we're never, you are never too old for comfort. Never too old for comfort. And you're never too grown for sparkle. And that's where Yappy comes in. Everybody, adults and children alike, they love Yappy. They love it when I do a video and Yappy is in my video. They just love it, you know, and it just makes me happy. It makes me happy. So, you know, if you have something, a stuffed animal, a photo, a ring, a card that has walked with you through the seasons. Yappy's been with me through my season of weight loss, which I'm still on that journey, through my season of grief, through my season of starting here, being consistent on this YouTube grind. Yappy has been with me. Yappy has been with me for a full year on this channel, And, you know, honor it. Honor the things. You know, I honor Yappy. Honor whatever gets you through. You know, if it's a ring from a spouse that's passed away, or it's a gift from, you know, your child when they were little and you have it behind you or something. You know, just honor that feeling. Honor it. Honor that feeling of joy and comfort that it brings you. You know, that joy and comfort. Yappy for me, you know, is this little tie flippable from a Hallmark store in Charlotte. Who would have thunk that she would have become a superstar here on my channel? A plum superstar with fan accounts. Yappy. You know, she's my co-host, she's my support, she's my sparkle. She's my everything here. She's my everything here on this channel. And her name is Yappy. Y-A-P-P-Y. Yappy. So, Remember, everybody, I love you plenty. You know, I love you plenty, and I see you always. And I appreciate you, you know, always honoring Yappy and always wondering, where's Yappy? So yeah, I love it. I love you all, and I see you. You know, I see you, and I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of all of us on our channels just doing the damn thing. We are doing it. We are all doing it. And I hope that you have somebody in your back. I know in the beginning, when everybody saw me with Yappy, people were starting to have little things in their videos. I'm like, Yappy, you done started something. But no. I'm sorry, Yappy is one of a kind. She's one of a kind. And there are millions of Yappies around the world. But this young lady right here, she's one of a kind. She is one of a kind. So, Yappy, you got anything to say to the people? Yappy's just is like, superstar. She's like, I'm a superstar. And you are, with her floating stars behind her. You know, we always have something sparkly and pretty behind Yappy to showcase her. So, on that note, Yappy and Lexi, we out. But thank you all for adoring Yappy, and we adore you. And we're so grateful to you all for rocking with us on this year here on YouTube. So stay tuned for more. You know, there will be more Yappy content. Lots more. Yappy's birthday is May 12th. So, you know, we'll have another Yappy takeover. So stay tuned. Deuces.